Welcome to this mindfulness exercise. This exercise is called the witness meditation. I'd like to invite you to make yourself comfortable in your chair or where you're sitting or lying. And to just become aware of the sensations of your body making contact with the chair and with the floor. Take a few deep breaths. I'd like to invite you to set your intention and your motivation to be non-judgmental, to be curious, and to be compassionate towards yourself as you practice. In this exercise, we're deliberately seeking to cultivate the state of mind of an observer or a witness, rather than a judge or a storyteller. So when you feel ready, you may wish to close your eyes or gently lower your eyelids wherever you feel most comfortable. And first, I would like to ask you to start noticing your breathing. And bring yourself into awareness of what's happening with your breath. Notice your in and your out breaths. Become curious about your breathing. And when you feel ready, turn your attention to what's going on in your mind. This can be a tricky concept, so try not to overthink it, even though that in itself is challenging. But again, you're just an observer. You're standing back and just seeing what's going on. You're just becoming aware of the thoughts, like passing clouds, that are coming and going in your mind as you're sitting here breathing. You're noticing the thoughts that are popping up or that are floating by. You're not becoming engaged or caught up in them. You're simply noticing them. You don't need to do anything about them or with them. You're simply noticing them. If you like, you can label them thoughts or thinking and just notice them pass. When your mind wanders, as minds often do, just gently bring your attention back. And return to observing your thoughts. Noticing thinking. Practicing being an observer. Staying with this for as long as you wish. And now, if you can, becoming aware of any images in your mind. You may see images flashing before you, as if they were being presented on a cinema screen. Again, you're just noticing without judgment. You are the observer. You're observing with curiosity and compassion. You're observing what's there in front of you, in your mind's eye. You don't have to do anything about what you're observing. You're just observing as the images pass in front of you. You're just noticing the images. You can label them images if you wish. And again, you can bring your mind back when it wanders, as the mind will often do. You're just simply observing the images. And you can stay with this as long as you wish. When you feel ready, you may wish to start observing emotions. The thoughts and the images may be bringing up some emotions. There may be emotions that pop up in your mind. Can you notice them without judging them? Can you remain compassionate and curious and observe them? Notice that the emotions are there without forming a judgment. You may find that you're naturally flicking backwards and forwards between thought to emotion to image and back again. Thought, image, emotion. Does a thought naturally lead to an image and an emotion for you? It doesn't matter what order they come in, and it doesn't matter if your mind follows one order or another. You are just the observer, and you're just observing what your mind wants to do. You are now observing that there is a part of your mind that is able to observe the contents of your mind without being an active part of them. Noticing how that feels. Often this part of our mind is described as an ocean. Deep, calm, and still. Sometimes the contents are described as waves, coming and going, ebbing and flowing. You may find all sorts of mysterious questions come up, such as, am I my thoughts? Am I my emotions? Am I my sensations? Who is the witness? What, if anything, lies beyond the witness? Don't overthink it. Don't feel like you have to answer these questions. You're just noticing if they come up and letting them be. Questions such as these do sometimes emerge, and you may value such exploration. But the practice for now is just noticing, and noticing that there is a part of you that can notice, and that makes you an observer. And so you gently return to your breathing, knowing that you can be an observer. Take a deep breath. Feel the sensations in your feet and your hands, and just gently stretch as you return to your body and return to the room. And know that you can use this exercise at any time when you want to calm your mind and be the observer of your thoughts, rather than have your thoughts controlling you. Thank you.